Hi guys, what's up? How are you doing today? This is Filip from Easy Tutorials, and today we will create a website in Google Sites for free. So why choose Google Sites? Because it's free, it's fast, it's easy to edit, no programming or database skills required. For example, you can see my website over here. It's called Soundframe that I created with my body. It's a very nice looking site, and this is the performance. You can see that it's about 98% speed, and the full size it's only 3.7 seconds, which is very fast for basically no effort. The Google Sites are ideal for web beginner who wants to build a website for the first time. You don't need to install any software. You can access your tools and your website anywhere you want, as long as you have a browser and a Google account. You have a full control on the page access and permissions, and it can function as a basic project manager. You can also share your website and work with other people on the same site at the same time, which is super awesome. Also, it fits mobile phones and tablets perfectly. This saves us lots and lots of time. So in this beginner tutorial, we will cover how to import media like images, videos, or texts, how to make pages and subpages, how to share your website, how to integrate Google Drive Docs and so on, how to sort things, how to create sections, and so on and so on. So stay with me, and today on Easy Tutorials, let's start with the Google Sites. Okay, the first thing we want to do is to access our Google Drive, because we will create a website inside the Google Drive, and the Google Drive will serve us as hosting. Click on these little dots and go to your Google Drive. Over here you have like two options: right click, click more, and go to Google Sites. Or click up here, new, more, and Google Sites. It's the same procedure. So let's create one Google site. Okay. As you can see, we already have some elements. Now just click on this up here, Untitled Site. Let's add a file name for our site. I will explain this later. Now just add it like Website Project 1. Now if you go back to Google Sites, you will see that now our site is called Website Project 1. This is different from our page title and our page name over here. So we can save this. For example, I called this nature website because we will add some nature images and images of wildlife. Let's start building our website from top to bottom. If you click on this page title, you can see that this works as your Google Docs text. Just click on this and select it all and create, for example, forest. As you can see, this is the title of our website. We can change it to heading, subheading, all small text. Over here you have fonts that you can choose. I'll just leave this to be Lato. Size of the font, if you select it, you can bold it, underline it, italic, and so on. Let's leave it this bold, or you can insert a link. To insert link, for example, if you want to click on this, just select it and click over here and paste the link over here. Over here you can choose the alignment and ultimately remove the title. If we click more, you can add line spacing, increase or decrease indent, strike through, or clear format. For example, if you want to move this to be like it was, so like this, and okay. Now let's bold. Cool. Over here you can choose this header type. It can be the cover to cover the whole website, large banner, or the title only. Let's leave a large banner or banner. Click back. Now click over here, change image, if you want to change the image. You can upload your image. We will upload our images, but also you can select image. Select it. And over here you can see the gallery that you can use for free. Since this is a nature, we can choose some nature image like this one. Let's select it. Click it, for example, and select it. I know it's not a forest, but we will change this later. Go to select image again. You can by URL, you can type the URL of the image, so it will, grab that image and put it inside. You can search. Let's search for forest. Over here we can use the images that are labeled for commercial use, reuse with modification. My recommendation is to use the images that you have rights on them. Make sure that you own the image that you use. Later I will show you how to find your images and where to find your free public domain images that you can use absolutely for free. So stay with me. Let's for now choose this for this purpose of this tutorial, for example, this forest. Click it and click select. It will adjust for readability, as you can see over here. If you click it, it will remove readability adjustment. Don't remove this. Now, if you preview it, click here to see how it looks. It looks decent. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now it's time to add some text. Click on Insert right here, click Text Box, and you will get the text box. Now write down anything you want. I will change this from normal text to be heading. Now let's clone this. Just duplicate and duplicate. Here you can see how to duplicate the text. If you want to sort things out horizontally, just, click this and drag. You will see the bars. These vertical lines will show you how you align your text. For example, like this. This one also like this. And now click over here at the top of the text and move it over here. You can see that you can move the text anywhere you want. So let's move it here. And this one, move it up here. Like this one. Let's quickly go to the Lorem Ipsum website. On this site you can generate some dummy text for your website. You can use it as a placeholder for your text. Add another text box and paste it like this. Okay, now let's add images. You can add images on the right, just go upload or select, just as we did with change image, upload, select with our header section. Or you can double click anywhere on your website and click images, embed from drive or upload. Click images and choose images by URL or Google Images or Photos. If you click Google Drive, you can see the Google Drive photos. Let's add one image from our Google Drive. Go to a website called Pixabay. Here on Pixabay you can use any image you want. It's completely free. It's a public domain, so you can use however you want. So let's check one image of wolf. Just free download it. Okay, I have my image on a desktop. So now just then drag your image to your Google Drive. Okay, and now in your website, go double click image, Google Drive, and it will add recent. So just one selected and click insert. Okay, now we have a image of a wolf. If you click on image, you can see that you have a crop option and uncrop option. If you click crop, you will be able to zoom in on a specific part of the image, like this. If you click uncrop, it will go back to normal. You can resize the image like this. And for example, if I make something like this and I click uncrop, it will, make it even. So it will make it original, so keep it like that. You can add a link to it, just click it and add a link, for example, to a Pixabay. So you can say thanks to the image author, if you want. It's not mandatory. You can replace image, add some alternative text, or add a caption. You can copy and paste, just click it and you can duplicate, but it will duplicate the whole section. Let's say you want to duplicate this image. Just click on image, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and move it up, Ctrl V, and move it up. Oops, let's go over here. Oops, just undo it if you mess things up like this, and now be more precise. Okay, now let's delete this because we don't need it. To delete the sections, just click this delete section button. Now I like to use these layouts. If you don't see it, just expand it, and you can see that now you can choose the interesting layouts. Let's say, for example, there's 3 images. Now, if you click over here, you can upload image, like you choosing this desert or this bird, for example, and it will upload it. Over here you can select image, which means to select image that we previously used, for example this wolf. And let's select image from a URL. For example, let's open in this site some eagle. So let's click eagle. Let's right click open in image in a new tab. And let's copy this URL to our URL. So let's see if this works. Nice, now you insert image. And as you can see, we inserted image from this website. Of course, you can add text over here. And some explanation text over here, down there. One little trick that I like to use is, you can see that now this is very tight over here. So to make a little gap, just use text box and don't add anything. And it will add this nice, divider. Or you can use divider over here. We will check all of these options over here in a few moments. Okay, this looks nice. So let's add another text box. And click it and drag it below. For example, let's now add table of contents. What is table of contents? If we add table of contents, it will add, as you can see, the bird, the wolf, the eagle, because this bird is a heading. This wolf is a heading and eagle is a heading. It will write down the headings that you can click and move to this part of the site. Let's delete it for now. It's good if you have a blog post and you want to point your reader into some direction you want. Another thing is this over here is a collapsible text. So you can add here nature and add some text. And if we click, it will collapse and uncollapse. Cool. So let's preview the site. Click preview up here. And we will see our website. You can see how it looks on a mobile phone by clicking phone. And Google makes a good job for us to sort things out on the phone, on the tablet, and on a large screen. To exit, just hit exit preview. Let's move on. Let's for now add one text box and let's paste, for example, another dummy text over here, and let's add image carousel. Click it, and over here add image. As always, upload or select image. Let's select image for now. Google Images and search for, let's add this one. Click on add image to add another, like this one. And one remaining. And click insert. And as you can see, it will add the slideshow. You can manipulate it like this one, stretching things a bit so it will be wide. Let's preview it. Okay, move it a bit like this. We have arrows so we can move the images in a slideshow. Cool thing. It's a little big, so I will stretch it like this and put it in the middle. When you want to put it in the middle, make sure that when you click and drag, that you see those two lines that says that it's in the middle. Okay, it's easy to make it in the middle. Just follow the lines. Okay, for those who want to point your users somewhere, make sure to click this button option and paste the link over here. I just add some dummy text. So you can see the button over here. Stretch it a bit so you can see it better, like this. And it will be fine. Over here we have a divider. If we click divider, it add this fine looking gray line that you can use to divide content on your website. This placeholder is very nice if you want to add an image. So you, for example, add 3 placeholders like this one and one like this one. And now make this one smaller. Okay, like this. Like this. You can see that you can make very funny layouts. And now just upload images, change images, make text, and so on. This is good this is good for planning your website, so you can make placeholders and after that fill the content. Okay, let's say you want to add a YouTube video on your website. Just click YouTube and click, I will go to video search and add my YouTube video. For example, I will add, for example, this Camtasia tutorial, and you will see over here to how to add your YouTube video. Let's go preview. We have text, we have images, we have our button, we have placeholders, we have a YouTube video. Okay, close it. Over here you have a docs, slides, sheets, forms, and charts. It's all these things you can make inside your Google Drive, like these Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and Google Forms. And you can add them inside your website. Just make sure to add permissions so other can, access it. Let's say that you are not very fond of this color, of this, font styles and so on. If you go to themes over here, you can very quickly change the whole website to another theme. Let's click this Aristotle, for example. It will change the font, the color, the header. Let's say Diplomat, see? Like this one, now the button is gray. This blue one, let's say, let's keep it like this. I like this one. Let's say you want to add logo, just click here, add logo, and now just upload your logo. Create it and upload it over here. It's very easy, it will show you up here. Now we want to add some more pages. To add pages, go to Pages tab over here, and over here you can click the home page. This is our home page. If we go to these three little dots, we can duplicate the home page or add some subpages. Let's duplicate this home page and add and name this page 2. Done. And over here is to show you navigation bar. Home page 2. Let's add another page, page 3. It will be page 3. And we could, if we go preview, click home, we are now on home. On the page 2 it's the same because it's we duplicated the home page, and on a page 3 you can see it's an empty page. Let's say you want to add on a page 3 a sub page. Just click on a page 3, click add sub page, page 3 sub. Preview. Page 3, we have this sub page available. You can also add only a link, so just click it and name it link, and link it somewhere. L over here, it will link to another site or blog or whatever. One good thing is with Google Sites is that you can share those sites with other people. So just click share with others, and over here add some people. If we click settings, over here we can choose to change the navigation to be side, for example. You see like this, it will go over here, but we want to be on top. You can change the top to be white, for example, heading to have a white heading. You can add brand images. This is a logo. We have some info icon, anchor links, custom URL. You will add this custom URL over here, some Google Analytics, and announcement banner. Add some message or open on homepage or all pages. You can see the version history. If we click these 3 buttons, we can duplicate the site, and so on and so on. Last thing to do is to publish. Now our website is saved in our Google Docs. It's invisible. But if we want, we click publish, and your site will be available at this link. So let's click publish. Now the site is published. If we click view, it will take us to our website on the internet. And we have our website online. And this is it. This is practically over. It's enough for you to create a decent website. You can create portfolio or a business website with this knowledge, and you can play around and make it looks better, of course. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share this video, comment down below if you like it, and see you next time on Easy Tutorials. Bye bye.